Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing an unboxing. Now this has literally just arrived, so I haven't got my backdrop set up or much stuff to hand to showcase, but it's always nice to show off a little bit of the shiny stuff during any video that I do. What does everyone think of the current spot price of silver? Are you new to stacking? Have you been stacking for some time now? Do let me know down below. But let's get into the main part of the video. Let's get all these out. Let's get some nice silver out to play around with. But we're wasting way too much time. Let's get into the main star of the show. Now this has arrived from Amazon. And this should be another book that I've recently released on Amazon. I say a book, it's more of a journal than a book. And I've also ordered a couple more copies of my original book from Amazon as well. So these are the ones that I've already showcased. This was the book that I first released on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description if you haven't picked it up yet. Even if you live in another part of the world, and I've had a few messages on this, you'll still find this helpful. The reason it's silver stacking in the UK is over here in the UK, we have to pay 20% VAT on silver. So it's a little bit of a different board game in the UK. If you live in somewhere like in America, for example, and you don't pay any VAT, you don't have to worry so much where you're picking up your silver from, because everywhere hasn't got that 20% VAT basically. Whereas in the UK, you've got to shop around a little bit more. You've got to take advantage of second-hand silver a lot more. So this will still benefit you if you live in any other part of the world. But it's just the websites that I recommend, the UK-based websites, things like that obviously won't be relevant. But all of the facts and figures, I explain the gold-silver ratio, my thoughts on the risks in investing in silver, the positives, the negatives, all of that sort of stuff will be useful. So yeah, I hope that answers the question for those of you that have reached out about that. I just wanted to also bring something out that was aimed at the UK market, because there isn't much available for us over here in the UK. But there's another 5 there, and these are mainly going to be given away, and I'm going to hide a few inner libraries around me basically. I'm going to go into the library, I'm going to do reverse library in. Normally when you go to a library you're taking books out, I'm going to be sneaking books in. Because I'm not sure how easy it is to get a book in the library. I don't know if you have to jump through loads of hoops. So instead of actually looking into how to get it in the library, I'm just going to sneak into a library. Well, I say sneak into a library. I'm going to walk into a library, but I'm actually going to sneak the book in my pocket. And I'm just going to put it on the shelves. Yeah, I thought that'd be quite cool. It'll be very funny when someone tries to take it out of the library and they scan it and it's not on the system. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Maybe they'll add it to the system. Maybe the person will just have to read it in the library. But either way, I thought that'd be quite cool to get them out in circulation a little bit more. But this is the new thing I've released, and I'm really hoping this has come out okay. Yes, that is plenty big enough. Now, I was really nervous about this because it's very tricky to work out when you're doing it on a laptop how big the actual line spaces are going to be. But this is actually a precious metals stacking journal. It says, record every coin, bar and purchase with ease, designed for stackers worldwide. And all it is a purchase log. This is a bit awkward how I've got the tripod set up today. I have to lift up the tripod to show you. But you can see it's the date, the metal, the type, the weight, where you've got it from, how much you paid, what the current spot price is, and the premium over spot. And then when you come down to the bottom of each page, you can actually tally it all up. So it's a really cool way of tracking your gold and silver pickups. You could actually pick up 2 of these if you wanted, and you could use one for silver, one for gold. But probably one would be plenty. There's 200 pages in the hardback, which is this one. And this is like an album almost. I really should have thought about my camera setup. Let me try and move it back a bit. This is 200 pages. And this is really cool, actually. I really like it in the hardback. So this is the hardback, 200 pages. Yeah, this is the one to go for. This is really nice, a really premium feel. The pages feel better to write in as well. But you've got both sides that you can use, and it just goes on and on and on. So yeah, really simple. I did make an Excel tracker, but there's a lot of people that don't like the idea of having their precious metals stack inserted on an Excel doc. They like things being out of the system, and in their eyes, if their computer was to get hacked and someone was to find that Excel doc, then someone externally basically knows how much precious metals they hold. So that is why I brought out a physical version. Now this one is the paperback one. This is only 100 pages. I say only 100 pages. You can get a lot on each page. And this will probably be more than enough for most people. But you probably, just instead of buying two, you could probably like half it down the middle. You could probably literally half it down the middle and write gold up here. And this could be all your gold purchases going towards the back. And then you could start at the front. And you could put silver at the top, and you could do silver art, or you could work from the back. You could start gold purchases from the back. I've got a couple of pages at the back here for notes. But you can start gold here and then work your way in and do the other side of silver and then meet in the middle. But yeah, whatever you wanted to do, it's just an option. It's out there. It's available for anyone to buy now. I haven't announced it until this video because I actually wanted to get it in the hand first and see what it felt like before I started promoting it. I didn't want anyone else to pick one up before I got one in the hand, because I wanted to make sure I was happy with releasing it out there to the public. But this is really cool. And now I've got them in the hand, although this one's obviously cost slightly more because it's double the size and it's a hardback version, this is definitely the one to go for, I think, because it just feels like an album. You know, like the Guinness Book of Records that people used to buy every year. This is like that. It feels a really nice size in the hand. And it's just perfect for documenting your stack along the way. So yeah, really chuffed with those. Really glad that they've come out exactly how I planned them to come out. Really, really pleased. So yeah, there we go. I'll leave the link in the description for those. They're available on Amazon as well. And I'll also leave a link to my book. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Just a shorter video there, really, just to go through these. And yeah, really chuffed with them. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and share the video. And as always, I hope you have a very nice day.